Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling the burning question on every tech investor's mind. Nvidia? Is this just another hype train? Or is it the real deal? We've seen Nvidia's stock price skyrocket, and the headlines are screaming about AI revolutions and chip shortages. But is it all just smoke and mirrors? Are we on the verge of a major correction? We're going to cut through the noise and give you the inside scoop on what's really driving Nvidia's growth, and the potential pitfalls you need to watch out for. Buckle up, because this is going to be a deep dive. Okay, let's start with the obvious. Nvidia's stock is on fire. We're seeing analysts like those at UBS predicting continued strong performance, largely based on the expected increase in capital expenditure from major data centers. That means the big players, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, are pouring money into AI infrastructure, and Nvidia is poised to reap the rewards. This isn't just a feeling. It's backed by projections and hard numbers. But what's fueling this massive investment? What's the real story behind the headlines? The answer, plain and simple, is AI. Artificial intelligence is no longer a futuristic fantasy. It's here, it's now, and it's driving insane demand for powerful computing hardware. Think about it. Every cutting-edge AI application, from self-driving cars to medical diagnostics to the latest language models, relies on the kind of processing power that Nvidia specializes in. Their GPUs are the gold standard, and that gives them a massive competitive advantage. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how technology works, and Nvidia is right at the center of it all. This is huge. Now, let's talk about those data centers. And these data centers are hungry for Nvidia's GPUs. They need them to power their AI services, to train their models, and to stay ahead of the competition. The hyperscalers, companies like Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud, are in a constant arms race to offer the most advanced AI capabilities, and that means they need the best hardware. And right now, that means Nvidia. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where the money is flowing. But it's not just about the hype. Nvidia's success is built on a solid foundation of technological innovation and strategic partnerships. They've invested heavily in research and development. They've built strong relationships with key players in the industry, and they've consistently delivered cutting-edge products that meet the evolving needs of the AI market. They're not just selling chips, they're selling solutions. They're selling the tools that are enabling the next generation of AI breakthroughs. And that's a powerful value proposition. Now, before you go rushing out to buy Nvidia stock, let's talk about the risks. As the article mentions, Nvidia has a history of significant stock price volatility, especially around earnings announcements. This isn't a stock for the faint of heart. The market can be fickle, and sentiment can change quickly. One disappointing earnings report, one negative news headline, and the stock price could plummet. You need to be prepared for the possibility of significant swings in value. This is a roller coaster, not a kiddie ride. Another risk to consider is market sentiment. The article notes the almost unanimous support among market participants for Nvidia. Now, that sounds great, but it can also be a warning sign. When everyone is bullish on a stock, it can indicate that it's overvalued and prone to a correction. Think of it like this. When everyone's on one side of the boat is likely to tip over. You need to be cautious when you see this level of optimism. It's a contrarian indicator. Don't get caught up in the herd mentality. And let's not forget about competition. While Nvidia currently dominates the AI chip market, they're not the only player in the game. Companies like AMD, Intel, and even some startups are developing their own AI chips, and they're all vying for a piece of the pie. The competition is going to heat up in the coming years, and that could put pressure on Nvidia's market share and profitability. They need to stay ahead of the curve, and they need to continue innovating. The fight is on. Finally, let's address the ethical considerations surrounding AI. As AI becomes more powerful and more pervasive, it raises important questions about bias, fairness, privacy, and the potential for job displacement. Nvidia, as a key enabler of AI, has a responsibility to address these concerns. They need to ensure that their technology is used responsibly and ethically. They need to be proactive in mitigating the potential negative impacts of AI. This is not just a business issue, it's a moral imperative. So, where does Nvidia go from here? The future is uncertain, but one thing is clear. The company needs to continue innovating. They need to stay ahead of the competition, they need to adapt to the evolving needs of the AI market, and they need to address the ethical challenges that AI presents. If they can do that, they have the potential to remain a dominant force in the tech industry for years to come. But if they become complacent, if they rest on their laurels, they could be overtaken by their rivals. The stakes are high. All right, let's wrap things up. Nvidia is a fascinating company with a bright future, but it's not without its risks. The AI boom is driving incredible growth, but the stock is volatile, the market sentiment is high, and the competition is fierce. Before you invest, do your research, understand the risks, and make sure it aligns with your investment goals. Don't just blindly follow the hype. Be smart, be informed, and invest wisely. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth tech analysis. What are your thoughts on Nvidia? Let us know in the comments below.